What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick. So, this is a video I have to make because I fucked up royally and feel like a fucking asshole. I feel like a dipshit. I feel like a damn prick. You know, this is definitely one of the worst things I did in my life, for sure. So this is gonna be an apology video to Davey suicide, and also basically updating why it is I'm making this video and the apology to Davey suicide. So a few days ago I made that video where I was, disrespecting Davey suicide, talking shit, dissing them pretty much. Because at the time I sent them a review of their music, and when I did that, they read the message. I clicked their page and it showed nothing. And then I looked their name up and it showed nothing. And usually when that happens, in some cases it could mean that you were blocked or something like that. That's what it means, I think. And that's what I took it as. And when that happened, I got so angry and frustrated, and I started to just talk shit about Davey's suicide to myself and to others online. And I was so pissed off, because in my mind I thought I was blocked by him, and I was so pissed off about the whole situation. And I talk shit about this band to myself, to others online. And, I made that video, that Mr. Beef episode 19, dissing Davey suicide. I made that video. And just recently today, I had just a short, brief back and forth with Davey suicide. And actually, the truth of the situation is that Davey suicide never blocked me. Apparently it had something to do with Facebook and their guidelines. He was basically saying something like, certain words or certain things you say go against like the community guidelines against Facebook and free speech. And I think he said it's BS or something like that. So what I imagine probably happened is the reason I couldn't see his page is because his band name is Davey Suicide. And I think, like he said, suicide, that's one of those words, that's one of those letters that I guess Facebook and Instagram, and Facebook especially, doesn't like. So maybe what they do is they'll shadow ban his profile every now and then or hide it, which is why you can't see it. And what happened in that situation is I thought I was blocked by him. I got pissed off. I talked shit to a bunch of people and to myself about Davey's suicide and the band and the whole situation because I thought I was blocked. I made that entire video, Mr. Beef episode 19, dissing Davey's suicide, talking shit about them. And after some back and forth talking with him today on Facebook, and come to realize that the truth of the matter, people, what really happened is that he never blocked me. I was never blocked by Davey's suicide. And it was basically something to do with Facebook and their community guidelines and how they are with words. So they probably hid his page, or maybe his page gets hidden sometimes, or basically he never blocked me. I was wrong in that situation, and it's more so to do with Facebook and their guidelines, and that they had nothing to do, and they did nothing wrong to me or Acid Roots. And they never blocked me, because this was the video I sent them was a review that me and Acid Roots did of one of his albums. And because now I know the truth of the situation, I want to own up and just make an apology video to Davey suicide, the entire band and all the fans out there, that I'm genuinely sorry and I deeply apologize for how I handled the situation. I feel terrible for it. I feel like such an asshole about the situation. I was such an asshole. I was such a prick. I made the wrong call, and I just acted on anger and I acted on emotion. I jumped straight to talking shit about them to other people and to myself, and made a video about it because I thought they blocked me. And to find out that that wasn't what they did, and it had nothing to do with them, and it was something to do with Facebook, and Davey's suicide never blocked me. And after the brief interaction I had with him on the Facebook comments, now I know what's really going on. That's why I had to make this video, to publicly apologize to Davey's suicide the entire band, and the fans as well. You know, I'm sorry, I fucked up royally. It was a wrong thing to do. It was a bad thing to do. I deleted the video. I I never want that video to be brought back into existence. Hopefully nobody downloaded it, but I deleted that video because on top of talking shit about the band to others and to myself and making that video, I regret it so much and I deeply apologize for it and I'm sorry for it because I made the wrong call. I assumed something that wasn't even true, you know? And how this came to be as well is I was on Facebook earlier scrolling and I saw his page and I was confused. I was like, wait, because at the time I still thought Davey Suicide blocked me, and I was able to see a post from him, and I started to wonder, it's like, wait, was I ever even blocked from him? So I left a comment, I tagged his name, you know, asking about the situation, and we talked briefly. He replied something to me, I replied to him, then he replied something to me, and it pretty much got cleared up, and he pretty much told me that, you know, he's fine with reviews of his music. They know their music won't be for everyone, and that they did nothing to me. It's something to do with Facebook, Instagram, social media sites like that, and their guidelines. That's what it was. It had nothing to do with him or his band. I was never blocked, and I'm just glad that the situation got cleared up and I was able to see what really happened. And the reason I'm making this video is because I have to admit to this horrible thing I did. I have to own up to it, you know? And that's why I'm making this video, you know? Because I fucked up royally. This was not a good thing I did. This was a very bad thing I did. And I feel horrible for it. I feel like an asshole. And I feel like such a dipshit for it, you know? For talking shit about this band to others and to myself and making that stupid ass fucking garbage ass stupid video about them when they did nothing wrong to me. They did nothing wrong. They never even blocked me. And I made a misjudgment based off of emotions and anger and assumptions. And I feel so bad for it, you know. It's almost like if there was someone you knew about in real life that you heard, or you kind of knew that they were saying something horrible about one of your family members. You went and beat them up or something like that, and then you come to find out that they had nothing to do with it. Then you feel bad for beating them up, kind of like that. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say in this video. I deleted that Mr. Beef episode 19 video. I don't want that video to ever come back on YouTube. I hope nobody downloaded it. If anybody out there did download it, get rid of it, purge that video, you know, because like I said, I fucked up royally, you know, and I fucked up and just I was so fucking stupid in this situation. I was so fucking dumb in this fucking situation, and I feel so damn bad for it. Because Davey Suicide and the band itself did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. They never blocked me. It had nothing to do with them. It was Facebook and this other stuff going on why I couldn't see their page, you know? So, yeah, I am sorry. And I genuinely am sorry, and I deeply apologize to all the fans out there of Davey Suicide, and to Davey Suicide himself, the vocalist, and all the band members. I'm sorry to you guys. I genuinely apologize to you guys, to the fans, and to all you guys in the band, and just Davey Suicide in general. I'm sorry to all of you in general. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I messed up. It was a horrible thing I did. I should not have handled the situation that way. I should not have made that video dissing you guys. I shouldn't have ran my mouth about you to others. You know, it was a situation where I assumed something that wasn't true, you know, and I fucked up royally, and I want to own up to that, and I want to apologize for that and just admit to it. You know, this is something fucked up I did, and I apologize for it, and I'm sorry for that genuinely, you know, and I apologize to all the fans of Davey Suicide. I apologize to Davey Suicide, the band itself, all the members, the lead vocalist himself. Anyone I hurt, I apologize in general. I messed up tremendously. It's my fault. and I fucked up overall on how I handled this situation. And I'm sorry overall, you know, and I'm glad this situation, I was able to clear it up with them on Facebook, and I'm genuinely sorry in general. I deeply apologize, you know. Um, this was something that I fucked up royally, and I'm owning up to that. This was my fault. This was 100% my fault, and this was 100% something messed up that I did. And it was my decision, and it was something fucked up that I did, and I'm owning up to it. That's why I want to make this video, and I'm sorry for it. You know, it was just not the right thing to do. So apologies to all the fans of Davey's Suicide, and especially my humblest apologies and sorries for Davey Suicide, the vocalist, and the entire band itself. I messed up, and it was wrong how I handled the situation. And to accuse you guys of blocking me, I fucked up tremendously in that situation. You know, I could hit my own self in the head for doing that shit. You know, like, God, that was one of the lowest points in my life right there. It was terrible, but that's really all I have to say in this video. I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from. If there's any Davey Suicide fans watching this, hopefully you understand. I don't know if Davey Suicide or any of his band members are watching this video, but I just hope that my point got across in this video and that everything got understood, you know? Because I genuinely am a fan of Davey Suicide, and I do like his music. Now I can look at the review as something I'm proud of, and now I can, you know, now I can have my back to my normal view of Davey Suicide and be the fan I was and look at him as a cool dude, because he is a cool dude. You know, I've seen certain interviews and stuff. He just seems like a really cool guy, you know. So yes, I know I'm repeating myself too many times, so I'm going to end it soon, but once again, I deeply apologize, and I'm sorry to all the members of Davey Suicide, including the vocalist himself and the fans. It was terrible what I did, whether from making that video about them and talking shit about them to other people online and to myself, because I assumed they blocked me because of the review I sent to them that me and Acid Roots did. And I deeply apologize for that, and I'm sorry for that. I was an asshole in that situation. I handled it wrong, and it was just terrible how I handled it. And I wanted to own up to it, you know, which is why I also deleted that video, you know. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say. Peace.